Hello all, welcome to the Cloud DevOps Guru channel. This is Linux Basic Command session 3. If you didn't watch the previous two sessions, please go and watch those sessions. If you are not having the URL, I will provide the URL in our description. So today we are going to learn some more basic commands. This is the continuous session for the previous two Linux basic command sessions. Okay, let's start learning the some few basic commands in the today's session. So these are the few basic commands I will cover in these sessions. Let's start from the grep command. Grep command is used for search the pattern in file. Okay, for example, you have the one file, you had created the one file and you want to get some matching patterns output inside from your file. For example, I had created one file cat test. I had created the test file. Inside that I had written some lines. Okay, you can create any file and you can write the any content in your file, and you can fetch those patterns, matching patterns from your file as an output. For example, I want to get the output hello. Now you can use the grep hello as a pattern and your file name. My file name is the test. So now you can see matching pattern is displaying here. Now you can see in my file hello, 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 hello. Hello is repeating in the 4 times, but it is displaying only 2 times. Means in the small case, we have the hello as a 2 times. In the capital case, hello as the 2 times. Means it's only displaying the matching characters, like matching word, like hello in the small case. It will not display in the capital case letters. If you want to display the capital case letters also, you can use the grep -i hello, your pattern and your file name. So now it will display the all patterns which are matching. If it is a capital or if it is a in the small case, it will display the all the matching patterns. Now from my file I want to display the ram as a pattern. Now you can use the grep ram etc no in the from the test file. So now you can see only matching pattern is available hello ram, which is in the small case in one line. So that is displaying. If you want to display in all matching patterns which are in the small or which are in the capital, so you can use the -i as an option. So it will display the in the capital case ram, and in the small case ram also it is displaying. So this is the use of the grep command. Second command is df command. Df command is used for check the disk free space in Linux server. So sometimes you have to check the disk space in the Linux servers. So you are using the one server. Inside that server you get the notification like your disk space full 90%. If you want to check is it really your disk space is occupied the 90% or not, so on that situation df command will be help you. Df command will check the disk space free space in the Linux. So you can use the df enter. So now you can see it is displaying the usage and available, but it is displaying in the kilobytes. If you want to display in human readable format, you can use the df-h. So it is displaying in the megabyte and gigabyte. So now you can see root partition used 1.6 GB, but available 6 GB. Okay, it is used the 21% from the our partition, root partition. So now with using this df command, you can check the server's disk free space. So when you use the df-h command, it will display the mount points and partitions information and also disk free space in your server. So if you are getting the notification like your root partition is used 90%, here it will display that 90%. Now our root partition is occupied the 21%. If it is more than 70, then you have to worry about your free space. If it is 90%, then your server may crash in few minutes, because if it is reached to the 100% storage, then your server will be stopped. So you have to clear the some space from your server. So for clearing the some space, you have to delete the some unwanted files from the your server. So for deleting the files, we will use the rm command, right? So you will check the which are the files are unwanted, and you can clear those files. For check the disk free space, we will use the df-h command. Okay. Next command is the du. Du command is nothing but the disk utility. Okay, it is used for check the disk usage. Okay, for example, you had created some mount points, or you can created the some folders, and you want to check the utilization of that folder or that file. Now we will use du command. For example, now I have the ls/home. This is my folder or mount point. I wanted to check how much disk is using by the home folder. Now you can use the du-sh/home. So it will display the how much size is using by the /home folder or file system. Okay, du command is used for the check the individual mount point or individual folder size. For example, how much size is using by that folder, or how much size is using by that mount point. So you can use the du command. -h means it's a human readable format. Okay, now next command is whereis. Whereis command is used for find the binary location of command, location of any command, okay. For example, you know the some command, but you don't know the where that is located. For example, I know the ls command. Now I want to search where this ls command is present, means ls commands binary where is present. I want to search. You can use the where is ls. So ls command is present inside the usr/bin ls, or it is present in the /usr share man, means it is available in the only this place usr bin ls. That binary is available in the /usr/bin/ls folder. Okay, so next command is used. We will see the another one example for the whereis. For example, just we use the du. I want to find the binary location for the du. So du binary location is present inside the /usr/bin. Right here you can see that binary location. Du binary is present inside the /usr/bin. Okay. Now next command is host name. Host name command is used for command is used for check the host name of server. Okay, for example, you have the multiple servers and you wanted to check the host name of those servers. So just you can run the host name command. It will display the host name of your server. Now you can see this is the your host name of your server. For example, this is displaying your one pattern when you logged in into the server, right? Ubuntu at the rate your IP address or host name. This is nothing but the Ubuntu is the username. Ubuntu is the login name or username, and remaining part is the host name of your server. This is the host name of server. Okay, if you want to check the host name, you can use the host name command. So next command is Doublegate. Doublegate command is used for download the binaries or anything or any file from the internet. Okay, if you want to download some binary, if you want to download and install the binary, you have to first download, right? So for example, I will download the Jenkins binary here. For downloading, you need the URL, right? So let's find out the URL. For example, this is the URL. I will stop it and I will get the URL from the download location. This is the URL. Copy the URL first and go to your Linux server. Execute the wget and your URL. Paste your URL here, and it will download that binary. If you want to download any binary from the internet, you can use the wget command. Sometimes in your server you have to install some packages, and you have to download those from some central location or from some internet. So in that case you can use the wget command. Now you can see ls jenkins.war file has downloaded here. You can see the size of that Jenkins. You can use the Jenkins du -sh jenkins.war. So it is 86 MB. So it is downloaded now, right? If you want to download anything, you can use the wget command. Next command is the curl command. Curl command is used for send or transfer the data, okay, to server. For example, some cases you had install some web server on the some server. Okay, you want to test the that server's URL is working or not. In some most of the servers you are not having the internet. If you want to check that without internet, so it will help you. You have to hit the URL and you will get the you will download the your web page. Then you will decide your web page means your web page is displaying or not. If it is displaying, your server is configured properly. So we will first hit the google.com curl https www.google.com. So it will download the web page of your it will download the web page of your server. So it's downloaded, means it is able to hit to your server and downloading your web page from the web server, means your server is working properly. Now clear. Next command is sudo command. Sudo command is used for get the root privileges, to normal user. For example, sometimes your normal user cannot run some commands because of he is not having the specific permission to run those commands. In that situation, you have to use the sudo command. Now, for example, sudo apt update. So you are able to update the packages from your server. But without using the sudo, you will not able to update the packages in the normal user. Okay, so if you want to get the root privileges to the normal user, you can use the sudo. Okay, now I will show the with user normal user apt update. So it is not having the permission to the run to the apt update command as a Ubuntu user. So it is giving the permission deny error. So if you use the sudo, it will allow you to run the apt update command. Okay. And also sudo command is used for the become the root user also. Sudo -i is used for the become the root user. Okay. So we will discuss sudo in the more detail when we learn the sudo chapter. But just to you understand, we will use the sudo command for the get the root privileges, and also if you want to become the root user, so you can use the sudo -i. These are the basic usage of the sudo command. Okay. Next command is the ps command. PS command is used for get the running process from the terminal. Okay, now ps enter. Now you can see it is showing only running processes in the current terminal. If you want to see all the processes which are running in the server, you can use a ps-aux, all processes. So it display the all processes in your server. Now if you want to kill some processes, you can use the kill command. Kill command is used for kill the processes. Sometimes you have to kill the process because your command line is occupied to the another process, then that is not working. Then you have to kill that process. You have to find out the process ID first. Here it is showing the process IDs, PIDs. So you have to get those IDs and you have to kill the process. We will discuss these process management in the while learning the process management. There we will discuss the ps and kill command again, but just you have to understand here how to get the processes which are running in the server, and if you want to kill those processes, you can use the kill command. Okay, now we will use the kill -9 and your id. For example, your id is the anything, you can take the anything, uh, you can use the any id number. For example, 1011 is your id, so you can run it. We are not having any process, that is not, because of that it is not killing. If you want to kill the any process, I'm not killing here because might be some process will be impact to the our learning, our session will be closed. Because of that I'm not running anything. Now you can see, if you want to kill any process, running processes, you can use the kill command -9 or -15. We will understand what is the -9 and -15 while learning the process management. Just you can understand how to kill the process now. Okay, next command is ifconfig command. Ifconfig command is used for get the information of your Ethernet card. Ifconfig command is used for get the information of Ethernet card. Okay, now if you want to check the your IP address of your server, it will display the IP address if you run the ifconfig command. For example, clear the terminal, ifconfig. Okay, it is not installed, so you can install that sudo apt install net-tools. So it will install the our ifconfig command. Whenever you want to get the IP address of your server and Ethernet information, so you can use the ifconfig command. Ifconfig, enter. Now you can see in your server you have the two Ethernet cards. One is the Ethernet 0, another one is the yellow. Okay, yellow means loopback Ethernet card, and Ethernet 0 means it is your first Ethernet card of your server. So this is your IP address, this is your net mask, and this is your broadcast address. If you want to get the information about your Ethernet card, only single Ethernet card, you can use the ifconfig eth0. So it will display the single Ethernet card information using the ifconfig. Okay, sometimes you in your server you have to identify your IP address, your net mask, what is the net mask, your broadcast address. So then ifconfig command will be help you to get the information about your Ethernet card and IP address. Okay, next command is date command. Date command is used for get the date and time from the server. Okay, if you want to know what is the date in your server, you can use the date command. So it will display the current date, time, and format of the time. Okay, so this is the use of the date command. Next command is the tree command. Tree command is used for show the output in tree format. Okay, let's see. Now I want to show the output in the tree format in the home. Tree command is not found. Okay, you can install the tree command using the sudo apt install tree. So we will learn how to install the packages in the Linux in the package management. Okay, just you can understand how to install these. That's it. And you can, while practicing, you can run these commands only. Okay, for install the tree package. Now you can use the tree home. It will display the output in the tree format. Now see, inside the home we have the Ubuntu folder. Inside the Ubuntu we have the Jenkins and test file. This is the output in the tree structure. If you want to know which folder contains the which files and folders, so if you want to know in the tree format, then you can use the tree command. Okay, next command is the route command. Route command is used for display the route table and also used to set up default gateway in the Linux server. Okay, now we will just see how to get the route table information in the server. You can use the route, so it will display the route table in the server. Now you can see this is the gateway IP and how your means routes will be, for example you ping something, so how those hops will be go, that depends on your default route table. Okay, so next command is alias command. Alias command is used for create the aliases to big commands. For example, now I am running rm-rf, or just I had run the du-sh. Instead of running du-sh, I will create one alias. Like if I run the du, it will display the output of the du-sh. Otherwise, only d. If I run the d, it will run the du-sh command. So how we can do that? Okay, alias d is equal to du-sh. It has set up now. If I press the d command, now it is displaying, right? d/home. Okay, right, we can able to set up the aliases. Just we had set up the alias for the alias d is equal to du-sh. If you run the if you want to run the du-sh, it is the big command, right? If you want to make shorter, you can create the one alias and you can run the d for the du-sh. Now we will understand the syntax of the our how to create the aliases in the Linux server. You can use the alias as the command, then your variable name, then your command name here. Okay, for example, I want to create the alias to the sudo apt update, right? So you can use the alias as a command and update as the name for that command, and you can give your command name here. And just if you created the alias with the to the your sudo apt update, you can run the update for the sudo apt update. Let's see how we can do that. You can take this example and you can run into your server. Clear. Paste it. So it will created the alias for the sudo apt command. Now you can run the sudo apt. Instead of running the sudo apt update, for example, you run the sudo apt update. It will update the your session, right? Instead of running the sudo apt command, you can run just update. Both are doing the same activities. So if you want to create the any shortcut command for your bigger command, you can use the aliases. Okay, these commands today we discussed, these are the very important commands. Please practice it and watch the previous sessions also. Combine those all the sessions and uh, practice again and again and be familiar with these commands. These commands will help you to while working in the Linux environment. So I thought I had covered the most of the frequently used commands in the Linux environment. If you like these sessions, please like my session, share the session, and subscribe the my channel. Thank you for watching my this session. Thank you.